Hi. So I think the biggest problem with plastic today is that recycling doesn't work. So the problem is consumption. Not only is it derived from petroleum, which is obviously an unsustainable resource, but the problem with plastic is that a lot of it isn't recycled. So globally, only 9% of plastics are recycled on average, which means all of it is actually either incinerated or goes to landfill or is leaked to nature, which is a huge, huge problem. And especially when it comes to single-use flexible plastic packaging, which is what we tackle, is one which is least recycled, because often flexible plastic film is either multi-layer, so it's not only plastic and makes it very hard to recycle, or it's very dirty or too thin to recycle. What we do at FlexSea is we leverage natural biopolymers present in red seaweed, and we develop a biomaterial which can replace single-use flexible plastic packaging in both food and non-food dry applications. Our material truly composts in nature and will degrade within 8 to 12 weeks in natural, marine, freshwater and soil environments.
The bigger problem with plastic right now for us, it's microplastics, and microplastics in general coming from clothing. We are a microplastic technology company, we are Matter, and our aim is to capture, harvest and recycle microplastics. Our first product is Gulp. It's a filtration device for washing machines, and it's our B2C product. As a company, we want to be able to tackle the microplastic pollution from all different sources, and so we're talking about yes, clothing, but also city dust, wastewater system in plants. It's full of microplastics, and we want to be able to tackle all these sources. Our filtration system is a technology that it can be easily scalable. We are now in conversation with a lot of washing machine manufacturers between Europe and US, because we need to integrate this technology into the washing machine. From 2025, it will be illegal in France to buy a washing machine without a microplastic filtration system.
Oh, that's so cool.
Thank you.
Clearly, I think that the biggest issue with plastic is how we will manage their end of life through recyclability or biodegradability, but clearly we need to deal with that.
What do you guys do in order to reduce the plastic problem?
So what we do, we produce this raw material that is natural polymer. It's a material that can be used for several solutions, but what we provide is a fully biodegradable material in every environment, including the marine environment. And it can also improve the recyclability of other materials, such as paper, for example. When you use that as a coating on paper, it will dissolve, it will biodegrade, and it will ensure 100% recyclability of the paper packaging.
Well, reality is our dream. Right now, what we have is a prototype and we're working in a laboratory. The idea started with COVID and seeing all the plastic that came home through online groceries and Amazon deliveries and online deliveries in general. And we needed to do something. So we essentially transformed our house into a laboratory and started working day in and day out with the extra time we had on our hands, obviously being stuck at home. And from there on, we started moving into a proper laboratory and trying to make a business out of it. So right now, we're looking for commercial partners to improve our R&D process and research partners. And we have a good prototype right now. We still need to improve some characteristics, but hopefully by the end of next year, we can make this a reality on a commercial scale.
It's a technology that comes from the University of Saint-Étienne in France. So it patented technology in 2008. And the company LACTIPS was created 4 years after that. And it took us 8 years to reach the point where right now we have a full industrial plant that allows us to produce more than 1,000 tons of raw material a year and to provide this technology on the market.
Thank you so much, Marion. Thank you.
The idea came from our CEO, Adam Root. He worked in filtration, and he also is a scuba diver instructor, so he thought that the microplastic pollution was a big thing and no one's doing anything. We're doing anything at the time that he found Inheriting Earth, so the original name of Matter. So he won the Prince Charles Prize, can't remember the name. And so he started the company with £250.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he started his first rig with literally tiny amount of money and not much. So, and we're really proud right now because now we count like between 17 and 18 employees, 17 and 20 employees. We're hiring. We are on our Series A fundraising, and so super proud. And also we are an impact company. So for us, the main focus is impact on the microplastic pollution.
Thank you so much, Camilla. This is so inspiring.
Thank you so much for stopping by and asking a few questions.
Best job in the world.